I watched episode 1062 of One Piece, and it was like a masterpiece animation. The drawings were top notch, the fight between Zoro and King was top notch. There was also a lot of emotion on both sides, especially from the King's side. And he kind of reminds me a bit of like Katakuri, like he's a guy with principles, right? And he basically wants Kaido to be the king of the pirates, just like how much Zoro wants Luffy to be the king of the pirates. So they have quite a bit of a parallels in between. And I sometimes froze the video to found quite a bit of details during the fights. For example, when the king is about to make an attack, there are certain frames that shows him growth from a child to be the current adult that he is. And during that Imperial Flaming Wing attack, whatever it is called, like there is a talon, for example, of a bird that is not then turning into a dragon. So if you actually watch carefully, there was so much work in this episode, and I wish every fight and every episode was like this. And even the ending with the Zoro Z sign, a kind of homage, a kind of reference to the Zoro story that we have known from before. It was amazing, and I wonder how much stronger now Zoro is. So in the previous episode, we now know Sanji is much stronger, but I think Zoro kind of like exceeds. I mean, at least the intensity of the fight was like above that of the Sanji's fight, which, to be honest, that's what I expect. I assume Zoro is pretty much the second strongest after Luffy himself. He's one day planning to challenge the Mihawk, and Mihawk is said to be like Yonko, like the emperor level kind of guy, right? So that's what Zoro should do. And one thing I also noticed that if you go back watch the one of the earlier episodes of One Piece, that Zoro also has a flashback where he fought against Mihawk and he lost. Mihawk pretty much toyed with him. Before that, Mihawk's attack, and also during the Marineford arc, Mihawk's attacks were green. So if I'm not mistaken, the animation, the long-term slash is a green flash. And with now Zoro using much more haki with his swords, especially the Enma that's sucking up so much haki, I noticed that his swords also have the green flame, and he also has this greenness with this. So I wonder if the color kind of means something. Like Enma's color is purple, but Zoro kind of like gives his version of haki to him and imbues this, and instead of a purple, making it green, right? So I wonder if there's some message with those colors, because Mihawk's attack, as I recall, were also green slashes. So yeah, that pretty much finishes the second most important fight, I think, and the most important one remaining is the Kaido versus Luffy. I don't know how long it's going to take, because I guess we are now kind of approaching the end of conclusion. Oh, I forgot the Big Mom fight. So I wonder what's gonna happen with Big Mom. I mean, that's the second emperor, right? And Kid and Law, they are having a very hard time against her, right? So I wonder if Punisher, for example, is going to join the fight. I wonder if Zoro can join the fight. Imagine Zoro joining, because Big Mom is a sword user, right? So I think it would have been amazing to see Zoro fighting against Big Mom's attack. And Big Mom's attack, there can also be purple, like that Conqueror Haki long term slash, that's also purple, right? So that would have been epic. But even without them, just the Law and Kid and the Big Mom fight could be more epic if they continue to show it. One thing I also noticed with the king, I don't know if he had awakened his, devil fruit. There's this awakening step, which is not always clear to me when they awaken it or when they not awaken it. But the king's latest attack were like planetary scale, right? It turned into like beam type of, or these long term dragon slash type of attack. So yeah, I wonder if this is an awakening step or not, because that kind of plays a role. Because when Kid and Law are fighting against the Big Mom, they also have to awaken their own devil fruits, right? They did it for a very brief period of time, I guess. Let's see how that one goes if we were to revisit it. Yeah, so exciting. So this arc is nearing its end. It's very exciting. I'm very excited now about the Luffy versus Kaido. We'll see.